Welcome to the Soul Health Mentor podcast with Nadia Kraus. Learn how to move your awareness out of your mind and into your heart so you can embody your divinity, experience joyous peace of mind, and create your most vibrant life by opening to receive your soul's sacred medicine.
Hello, beautiful soul. Hello, strong heart. Hey, brilliant listener. Welcome back to episode number 87. Today we're going to talk about the importance of unplugging in the context of healthy boundaries with social media and the virtual world. And this is a topic that is really important and dear to my heart because let's think about the intro of this podcast. Out of your mind and into your heart, so that you can embody your divinity. Find joyous peace of mind to create your vibrant life. All of those things are found within you. All of those situations, circumstances are found within you. Out of your mind and into your heart is a decision you make. It is a meditation. It is a decision to say, I'm going to spend some time in silence, connect to my heart by putting my hand on my heart, taking a deep breath, and noticing that monkey mind isn't me. What does my heart say? Embodying your divinity is within you. It has nothing to do with anything outside of you. You will experience your divinity subjectively. That is a intimate and personal relationship that you have with yourself, your heart, and the divine. What that might be to you. That might be love. That might be the universe. That might be, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's between you and you. And joyous peace of mind. Joy, peace, mind. That doesn't happen when you are constantly scrolling on social media, when you are constantly on your phone, and when you find yourself addicted to checking Facebook apps, Instagram apps, TikTok apps, Twitter apps, news apps, whatever it may be. There's so many apps out there. And creating your vibrant life doesn't happen by killing time scrolling on any kind of social media news feed. So that is so important to realize. And I always walk my talk and take my medicine. So I'm going to tell you a little story. I'm Generation X, which means I was born in 1975. I did not grow up with technology. I did not grow up with computers. We did not have iPads at school. I still dated the old-fashioned way. I never had to swipe left or right and get on Tinder, and I'm really, really grateful for that. I started using technology. Oh my goodness, I have to think. I don't even remember exactly. I remember that friends and family were already surfing the internet, and I didn't really want to. I don't remember when I first got an email address, but I know that there was people that had it before me. I was never crazy about having to have the latest technology. And I literally owned my first iPad in 2012. And I didn't own a smartphone until 2018. I really do believe that technology is a gift. We can connect with all kinds of people all over the world. Time and space doesn't really matter because it doesn't matter what time zone we're in. We can watch replays of webinars and we can find a time where we can connect even if one person is in the evening time and the other person is in the morning time. It is wonderful to have technology. But I don't want to be slave to technology, and I don't want to be slave to any kinds of apps. So today I realized that exactly that had happened. I have been checking my Facebook app obsessively. And you might have heard of dopamine hits and dopamine addiction. But I'm going to get real. I got on Facebook to connect with family and friends. I expanded my Facebook usage when I started building an online business and offering my services, my Akashic Records clearing and reading and healing activations, my soul health mentoring, coaching containers, and all is good and well. I am looking for connection, for meaningful conversations, and for like-minded people. I personally think that using Facebook is like a modern version of having a whole bunch of PayPal friends. I do love to connect with people in that way, but I don't want to be obsessed with it. And I started noticing that the Facebook app made it way too easy for me to obsess and to check, to post something meaningful to me. Any kind of conversation about health and wellness and body, mind, heart, spirit, and soul is meaningful to me. And it's obviously important to me, so I post about that a lot. And then I would check who saw it, who liked it, who commented on it. And while there's nothing wrong with it, it's artificial. It is virtual. It is not real life. It's not how one would have a conversation when you're sitting at a coffee table chatting. And that disconnect in virtual life versus real life, that addictive quality, Facebook world having its own matrix that locks me in, I didn't like that and I don't like that. And that's why I made the decision this morning to finally delete my Facebook apps on my devices, to create a healthy boundary with social media and the virtual world. Now I get on Facebook once a day, and it is for connection, and it is for comments, and it is for like-minded people, but it's once a day on my desktop, and then it feels more like checking my emails. And that, to me, checking my emails doesn't have an addictive quality. I'm just done at one point. And that's exactly how I am treating my social media connection now. And it's my first day, and I feel terrific. I feel liberated, and I was inspired to create this podcast episode so that you can think about your relationship with social media, your relationship with your devices, with the virtual world. And I want to plant the seed that real life versus artificial life is very, very different. Life doesn't happen on social media. Life doesn't happen on your computer. It has you sitting all day long, and your body wants to move. Your body wants to walk. Your body wants to dance. Your body wants to do yoga. Your body wants to breathe fresh air. None of that happens in front of your device or in front of a computer. So real life happens when you're walking your dog, when you're saying hi to your neighbors, when you're having a cup of coffee with your best friend, when you're going to yoga class, when you're meeting for dinner with a bunch of friends, when you're watching a movie, when you are enjoying life, when you're going to the theater, when you're cooking a healthy meal. That's when real life happens. Real life happens in the doing, in the embodying, in the experience of food and culture and joy, in the experience of meditation. Joyous peace of mind doesn't happen when there's a whole bunch whole bunch of notifications and dings and dopamine hits. That just gets the monkey mind going. And monkey mind is always going to tell you something along the lines of you're not good enough, you don't have enough, this person has more, they are slimmer, they are thinner, they are fitter, they have more money. Oh, I wish. You can hear. You can hear how monkey mind can drive you crazy. It has absolutely nothing to do with your heart and soul. That's why I speak of out of your mind and into your heart practices. Once you allow monkey mind to shut off, to come into your heart, that's when you hear your intuition. That's when you hear your inner guidance telling you, cook yourself a healthy meal. That's when you hear your inner guidance telling you, go do a yoga class. Go have a date with a friend. Go, I don't know, go do nothing. Rest. Sit under a tree and do absolutely nothing. Just listen to nature. That is something that is getting lost. And that is something that I still remember. I remember what it was like before having devices. I remember what it was like before the internet. And I miss that. And I'm not saying that it's either or. No, it is and. So how can technology and connection via technology and social media and the virtual world, how can that serve us? So it's and. How can I enjoy the benefit of connection via technology and honor my true nature and honor my joyous peace of mind so I can create my vibrant life by dancing and doing yoga and cooking the meal and cleaning the house and doing the things, living life, stewardship of life. Life is sacred and it is not to be wasted scrolling a news feed. That is the realization I had today. And I'm being radically honest with myself and you. I definitely find myself addicted to the Facebook app, so it was deleted. I have figured out why it's important to me to stay connected. I love Facebook for the fact that friends and family have been with me since 2009, since I got on. It's a wonderful way to connect and to stay connected and to have the modern version of pen pals. That's why I love it. I love the fact that you could discover me on Facebook. If you search for Soul Health Mentor, you'll see me pop up. It's great, but I don't want to be addicted and I don't want to miss out on real life interaction because I'm obsessing with artificial connection that will never happen. It is not the same. It is absolutely not the same. So I am really making an effort to live real life, to connect with more people, to experience people face to face, and to experience that face to face, heart to heart connection. More quiet time in nature, more enjoying good food. That also means I'm cooking it. I notice that when I'm constantly obsessing with social media or my computer or marketing my podcast episodes or marketing my services, I actually don't live anymore. It was very, very different when I used to have brick and mortar businesses. Very, very different. There was a clear line, there was a clear boundary that when I left the brick and mortar business, I was home. I was going to be with friends. I was going to live life. So I want that back and I'm reclaiming that. I'm also acknowledging the addiction and I want to let you know that addiction heals through connection. Addiction heals through connection with yourself, with your true self, your true nature. And connection is created by coming home to yourself. So I'm coming home to my out of my mind and into my heart wisdom. I'm coming home through that practice, consciously out of my mind, my monkey mind, into my heart, so I can feel joyous peace of mind, so I can hear my intuition, my divine guidance, to create my vibrant life, to embody my divinity. And I'm here today to let you know that true connection to yourself, to your best life, to your true nature, and to other people doesn't happen artificially. It happens in real life. So remember that today. And next week, or next episode, the next episode will be on the 20th. Episodes drop 3 times a month on the 10th, 20th, and 30th. And next week, we'll continue this conversation, and we will talk about what physical health and happiness really is when there's no addiction to anything. Because we can get addicted to a whole bunch of things in the pursuit of physical health and happiness. And we'll talk about that next episode, which drops on the 20th of the month. Talk to you then.
Thank you for listening to the Soul Health Mentor podcast with Nadia Kraus. If you like what you heard, please subscribe, rate, and review at Apple Podcasts or wherever podcasts are playing.